Yes. I can mention before 11 and also before 11. Okay.
Yes, without doubt, Nigeria shall be great again. And this is a special package, a special edition of People and Politics live on Ipako Radio. And I don't know if we still have lovers of Nigeria around patriotic Nigeria, but here in Ipako Jai, we have them in numbers. And to the glory of God, we are blessed. That song was composed by our leader here, our father, Deacon Banjo Omole. And we're talking about inspired movements. Again, this morning, we want to welcome everybody to this special edition of our People and Politics. And you can follow us on Facebook. It is Ipako Radio. On Instagram, Ipako_radio. On X, formerly Twitter. On YouTube, WhatsApp channel, Ipako Radio. And you can as well call in on 091-2222-7433. 091-2222-7433. I am yours truly, Olanireti Olusegun. And just as we told you last week when we had Deacon Banjo Omole in the studio, our leader, our father, and if it is permitted for someone to call his father child of inspiration, because that came up last week, and because inspiration comes from God, and he's also a son of the father, so maybe I'll borrow that language. We have the child of inspiration, a visionary of so many projects and visions, a composer, a writer, an author, and the party chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Ipako Jai local government. Sir, we're glad to have you once again in the studio.
God bless you. Again.
And we say a beautiful weekend to you.
Yes, 1,000 more beautiful work.
Thank you so much, sir. Inspired movement.
Yes.
Today is the 27th.
Yeah.
And we have just few days away from October 1st that we are expected to have the launching of Inspired Movement. Nigeria shall be great. Yeah. Without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. That, without doubt, seems like an emphasis and an assurance that whether the devil likes it or not, Nigeria must be great. So far,
it's a positive statement from heaven, and meant for all Nigerians and those who are not even Nigerians, because you have to look
at least they need to know.
Yes, even the Africans, the black world, the white world, say, how is this country? Surely this country will surely be great. So if we carry it by ourselves, so we propagate that dictum to the entire world, that surely this greatest black nation must be great in the entire world.
The giant of Africa will surely be great.
Yes.
And the beautiful thing is that it is also coming from within.
Yes.
Not somebody telling us from outside. So we must believe be determined that yes, it will be great.
And we have everything that makes us to be a great nation.
All right, sir. Now that we have a few days to October 1st, the launching of Without Doubt, Nigeria Shall Be Great. How has it been? Just few days. How ready are you, sir?
Yeah, we've been planning for the past 3 months. And we are happy that we are heading towards that glorious day, October 1, 2025, our 65th Independence Day. And we're taking place in the corner of Lagos, Ifakojai, the extreme end of Ifakojai. So the community unity hall of our honorable Adedeji Adewale, beautiful edifice, which is for his constituency office. That's how we are gathering. The AC there and every other thing. And the planning is on. So we're going to get everything. And we're going to have about 300 attendees, participants there. And in that, we're going to have the guest speaker, which is the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. So he's going to be the guest speaker. I'm going to have 3 other speakers. Okay. Professor James Adewumi Falode of History and International Relations, Lagos State University, and Director of Peace and Studies, LASU, as an international renowned guru. So we're going to delve much. The issue of war, issue of battle, issue of kidnapping, issue of banditry, that with all.
So many things affecting the nation.
At the end, Nigeria will surely be great. It has happened before, and we must not look back, but look forward that this country. So it's going to delve much as an intellectual, an academician. So that. And again, we're going to have the NOA, National Orientation Agency Director, Lagos State Directorate, in the person of Dr. Mustafa Adedeji Tukor. So he's going to talk about Nigeria. You know, it's like when you watch Malami Sao Nilu, most time for television. You know, they are the Lagos, someone that is in Lagos. So you go to death much. Why you must believe that the nation, yes, will surely be great. That this mantra of Without Doubt Nigeria Shall Be Great is real. Actually, it's a belief that really is from heaven. I know what could join this issue.
All right,
it's not an intellectual, maybe you crafted, is crafted. No, let me just something that comes from heaven. It means God first. God is in love with this country. It means God so much love. That's why He gave us so many things in terms of human, in terms of mineral resources, and other things. And we're having the kind of leadership we are having now, which we all believe that it will take us to our Canaan land. So, Dr. Tukor is going to delve much as, you know, as a director of Nigerian Orientation Agency. And we're going to have our man too, in the person of Honorable Benjamin Adeyemi Oladijo. He's the present member of the House of Representatives. So, representing Ifakojai Federal Constituency. This man has been in the trenches, but in the system, both government and political. He was a 2 times former council chairman of Ujokoro. He was an SA, both commerce and civil engagement in Lagos State, to the governor of Lagos State. And now he's a member of House of Rep. He has acquired so much experience. I know there's something that will bring, Labijo is going to bring on the table. That's our MHR. Because, you know, when you look about 360 members, these 360 members in National Assembly brought everybody together. Yes, you are Igbo, you are Hausa, you are Shekiri, you are tribe. So all those things will make us to believe. Because when God speaks, He brings into the practical. We that are concerned, so we bring into the practical. So the IMHR, Honorable Olabijo, is going to delve much on these too. So those are the 4 speakers that we have, the guest speaker, another 3 speakers. And we're going to have another session. That session will be broken into 2. Okay. Now, those are the discussers. Those that we discuss, you throw questions, you come, yes, at that time, and they are loaded with experience. We're having Honorable, a former MHR, Nurudeen Olaitan Akinwumi is going to talk to. And we're going to have Engineer Dr. Adekunle Olayinka too. He's going to be one of the discussants.
Who is also a member of the state cabinet.
So he's an essay on works to the governor. And we are having Dr. Jide Johnson.
Okay.
He's the director of Nigerian Institute of Journalism of Lagos.
And he's also one of us from the we are just so blessed.
So we are there. We're going to have the IPAC chairman. And I want to say, IPAC chairman too, Mrs. Akeade is also from this our well, formerly now for Lagos State. I know it's a good, when it comes to he's a good speaker.
Yes.
So he's a good speaker. I'm going to have Comrade Ambassador Amosu.
Wow.
So who is the president of Southwest National Youth Council of Nigeria. That one too is going to speak. I'm going to have Prince, our council chairman, Prince Usman Akobi Amzat, who too is going to be one of the discussants, and Honorable Aidek Temitope Adewale. So that's how we just line up this set of people so that we all will enjoy the essence of what we come to do. So we are having an engineer, Dr. Atinuke. So
I wanted to say that we are having limited numbers of feminine.
Yes, in the city we have two.
Okay.
That's
a good balance.
And engineer Dr. Atinuke, Awolabi, is the president of Lagos State Women's Engineer.
Yes.
And presently is a member of North Central.
Another technocracy
in politics. So these are some of the things we are bringing them together. So that how it's an intellectual discourse. So, and these are the issues that will bring in. And like one of the things that the guest speaker will always tell us when you meet him, he will tell you that people, Nigerians will witness what we witnessed when the action of good errors in the person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because he said what he's doing now, by the time before he completes his 8 years tenure, he said people will now see another Awolowo in the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They will know this is a colossus. This is a man people will be vociferous about because of what he's doing. So some of them will not see it now. By the time they see it, they will know that God has sent someone in the person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to Nigeria. And this is a correlation that surely this is an institution or where you say without doubt Nigeria shall be great.
So you seem to be very passionate about Nigeria. The way you talk about Nigeria at all times.
Yeah.
Where are you getting your strength from? The last time I asked you, you said something about, I asked about inspiration and you said inspiration from God. Now your strength. Yeah. It is one thing to be inspired. Yeah. It is another thing to have the strength to continue to carry on. Yeah, where is the strength coming from?
That's the confidence in God. When God has, I learned, for example, the American, they said, I think the first prime minister, Washington,
yes,
will always roll on ground praying for the Americans. This country was great. These are some of the things we don't believe in. And
they wake up and say, God bless America.
And God will bless America. At times I look at when people shout America, those are people who criticize America. They cannot afford not to go to America.
Exactly.
I look at it and say, you cannot talk about something which makes us fear, which Nigeria is doing too in Africa. For example, when this issue of President Trump, when he came in,
yes, sir.
When they say on the health of telecom, the man refused to say WHO, I will not be there. And that's how looking at them. Almost all the half of the funds being spent in the United Nations have been donated by America.
Yes.
That is where you put your money, that you have your mouth.
He will pay the piper, dictates the tune.
So I said, almost half of what is happening in the world, what has been donated by the America. So you see, Nigeria has a very good opportunity. So one was passionate about his country. We have all what it takes. Is it mineral resources? Is it oil? Is it woman? See the way we are winning records, breaking records. People, I think in this present organ now, when I had some news about 3 Nigerians were appointed to one of the top positions. So we are great people. We should just we should be happy so that this country belongs to us, and we must work and make sure that this country is great. And not only will we look upon this country like what the former president of America would say, that Kennedy, that do not look at only what your country will do for you, but what you can do for your country. So these are part of that's why we are passionate about these things, because we have a plan This is a great vision which has to be taken around the country. Diaspora in Abuja. So by next year, these are the expectations. We want it to become, a mantra where every Nigerian will know. So when you believe that, there's nothing you can say. It's like a father coming to you and say, you must make it. By God's grace, you must finish this school. It's an assurance. So that's an assurance. That's it. Without that there. People that have Nigeria will be great in the mother. But God said that without doubt. There's no doubt. So it comes from heaven.
Without doubt.
It comes from heaven. And I've been praying again. I'm praying one day. I will meet my leader. Ashiwaju. And yes, by grace, I will say, yes, sir. Because when you look at it, he's the president. And when God told me 3 months ago, God said, take it up. I was told about this 11 years ago, during the regime of President Jonathan. And I said, okay, I wrote it down. When I had it about twice. And when 3 months ago, God said, take up this thing. That's what I have to do. Okay. When we started, and we spend our money doing everything. Don't cut any lesson from anybody. You are looking up to God because when God asks you to do so, just carry it out. Because He's with you.
Sir, I want to ask this question. Yeah. This is not just about Ipakoja. It's not just about Lagos. It's a Nigerian issue. Yeah. Are you getting support from any parts of this country?
In terms of finance?
Finance and otherwise.
We come. When you are starting something, my Bible tells me that we should not despise a small beginning. Part of the planning is small beginning. You can't just call something that says, but I know my people will be of assistance. Because I believe it's a glory to Ifakojayi. I always tell people, even in some gathering, I say, even in this Lagos, Ifakojayi. This is where, when I talk about the coca,
it is
the African church, this is example. When you talk about the teacher training school, you will talk about Ifako teacher training school. When you talk about the citadel of education, the citadel of intellectualism, we are learned here.
Even when you were reading out names of personalities that would praise the event, I was like, wow. Yes. So we are this blessed in the Ifakojayi government. But one thing, sir, the deputy governor. Who is expected to be the guest speaker.
Yeah.
I've had, or should I say, I've withdrawn, and I had some people say maybe he's just on the list and he won't grace the event. Is there any assurance that the deputy governor will be the guest speaker on this day? Will he attend?
I had one-on-one discussion with deputy governor. Yes, that day we have somewhere to go. It's an independent day.
Yes.
But he assured us that he's coming. He has even assured Prince Usman Akanbi that his brother. He assured, I think, Adewale, the honorable, that he will be coming. So we are ready for him. Even we have his picture on this thing. It's not just, he will come.
All right, I hope Nigerians, Lagos, and the people of Ipakoja, and wherever you are in the globe, is hearing that October 4th, by the special grace of God, we are launching, without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. And this is coming from the King Banjo Mole, the convener of Inspired Movement, among other projects. Without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. And the venue remains the Unity Hall. That is the constituency office of the Lagos State House of Assembly member representing the Ipakojayi constituency 1, Honorable Adedeji, Temitope Adewale. And that is just at the outskirts of Ifako here, and it is very accessible. When you say you're going to that white place, they will take you there. And we'll be back after this short music break.
We are launching on 1st of October 2025 an Inspired Movement topic. Without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. Topic. Without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. It is both for Nigerians at home and in diaspora and lovers of Nigeria. From southeast to south-south. From north-central to northeast. From southwest to northwest. It is a Nigerian-inspired movement project because, without doubt, Nigeria shall be great indeed. Join this team on 1st of October 2025, created by the
welcome back. The good people of Ifakoja, Lagos, Nigeria, and the globe will still have in the studio here with us the King Banjo Omole, and we are talking about the unveiling of Without Doubt, Nigeria Shall Be Great. Sir, what are those other features we should expect on this day?
Yes, we have other features. We have cultural dancers, those that we entertain. We have poems that will be rendered. So, and another entertainment thing that we want to take care of people. We want to take care of the people. You know what?
And then invite.
We sent out invitation to over 300 people. People have mostly, yes, there are people, but people of intellectual mind should come. Send people to outside, so many things they should come. So even to our state party state chairman, okay, so send it to some other people like that.
You are the Operacy Congress. Yeah. Are you also, aside from the IPAC chairman that will be there, are you also expecting other political party leaders from other parties?
I've not actually, because having the IPAC chairman take care,
that's the umbrella body.
So because being the first one, so by the time when we start having it next year, they will not project it to international. So we get your bet. That's why we decided that the IPAC, we even went to IPAC 3 days ago.
Okay. So that is covered.
Yeah, it's covered.
Other political parties are covered. Sir, the last time you appeared here, I asked you, where will you get the money to make this happen? You said God will provide. Yeah. Has God provided?
Yes. God has provided.
Wow.
God has provided even before this, even before God spoke to him. God has provided. And God will still provide.
Good.
Not to be spending so many things we've done, the preaching of people, there's so many things. Diaries. Diaries that we give to people.
Wow.
They're having a big portrait. So for the deputy governor.
So God has provided and God will still provide.
God will still provide.
All right.
We expect people to contribute.
But that doesn't mean if people are still willing to be part of these projects, they should not make their own contribution. Yes. So the door is still open for people to come on board. If you have to support this project, it is allowed. Yeah. It is a welcome development. And you can be part of the program by dropping your comments, suggestions, contributions, recommendation or advice. On Facebook, it is Ifako Radio. On Instagram, Ifako_radio. On X, formerly Twitter, YouTube, WhatsApp channel, Ifako Radio. And you can call in on 091-2222-7433. The King Banjo Omole is here to attend to your questions or to take your recommendations. And sir, what time will the program commence?
Oh, it's commencing from 10. Just between 10 and 3. We are done.
Well, we are not sure why you choose October 1st, because this happens to be a day that is filled with so many activities.
It happens to be a day where many will be at home. Many people will be at home. Most only government officials, some of them will be there. Many people will be at home. It's a long day. So that's why we're going to stream it live. Yeah, we're going to stream it live. But because of funding, we plan that after the project, so we're going to buy airtime, maybe TV station to air it. So people will see the president, Abike Dabiri, the minister, people will sit down in their homes and this thing actually took place. So that's what we're planning to do. So everything, the plan is on. And thank God, even the Honorable has painted that place.
That's a nice one.
He has painted that place because he assured me, he said the deputy governor will come. And we are fine people now. You cannot leave that place. It's been the issue to say that I will painted it again.
And that white even signifies something that is
so that's why we are appealing. Yes, another thing that we are appealing to those that have been invited. We are not making it a mandate, but if you have green and white, put it on that day. So
it's a symbolic day.
It's a symbolic day.
We're talking about the nation
Nigeria. So
that is also them agreeing that without doubt Nigeria shall be great.
So that's what we are doing. Most of what we're going to do is going to be green and white, green and white, green and white. Even I too am going to put on a cloth of green and white.
That's lovely. The campaigner will be putting on green and white. So if you also want to agree with the vision, you can appear in green and white. This song, without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. We know you're a writer, you're a composer, you're a poet, you are an inventor. We are so many. We're just so blessed in the faculty. You have so many things in you. This particular song, how did you get it?
You know, one thing I always say, and I said, I always pray to God. That's just it. I'm just in God. And suddenly something will just come. And one thing that I take it, because you know, I've sang what I told you. I composed anthem for Ifakojado Jokoro. That's about 4 years ago. You know, when you are practicing something, because one thing I've seen is that God has, at times I see God. God has given me many talent. That's God. You talk about writing, you talk about a poem, you talk about invention, you talk about, I see. Because, let me give you some. During the time of the first time of Sowolu in 2019, I even send it to him. I composed Sowolu and Bafemi Amda. I will send it to you. Said, I even, you know,
love to have it.
Yes, I will give it to you. And we have the CD. I distributed over 300 CD, even at the party headquarters. I sing. I brought people together. Even during Buhari and Oshibajo, when we have many governors of peace, I sang. I had the team. So I had been. So I love song. And I said, maybe because of that, God gave me a 7-word praise. Because I sing.
That is another vision on it.
Yes, that's it. That powerful one. That we should make 7-word praise. I told them in the church one day, I said, because I sing. There was a singer came, a gospel singer. So we were dancing in the church. I said, this man dance very well. And he gave me he said, among you all. I said, see, and why God so much love David? Because he danced for God, sing for God. I said, I'm a son of an orphan. I was an orphan at 10.5. So,
and here you are today.
And here today.
Every reason to praise the Lord.
So when I sing, I sang. I've composed a song for Ojokoro Ifakoja, a combination. People they love in jockey. We sang it. I said, let us sing it. I composed an anthem too. For Ifakoja.
And I hope
told my chairman
you work on ensuring that is adopted. Because one day you won't be as a matter of fact, you won't be on the seats as a party chairman.
Yes.
And we are
I told my council chairman, he said I should just bring it, submit it, and write something to the council. So I said, please let it be adopted. So this is what I'm saying. So wherever we go, we sing. You see, bringing innovation. One thing that's what make my difference in politics. People see me in a different way. This man is he a politician? Because I think
is he really a politician?
You have to bring the gift that God has given unto you to bear. So people tomorrow they will learn. I've done so many things as a party chairman. So many things. That's why I give glory to God. My conscience bears me. So I know the part you want to play. Because I don't ask people, Shege. It's a woman that gave birth to Awolowo. It's a woman that gave birth to Bola Shimi Budao. My mother gave birth to me. I too must make a mark. Not only in Ifakoja, not only in Lagos, not only in Nigeria, but the entire world.
Sir, talking about things you've done as a party chairman, you used to celebrate people, aged people. On their birthday, yes. I think my dad was a beneficiary.
Yes.
Is that exercise still in place?
It's still in place.
How do you get financial support?
I can tell you that most times I do appeal to some people. Say, please, you want to do such a thing? I will add my own. So you want to do such a thing? Some will be.
If you don't, they may not even think
towards that part. Yes. If you don't ask them what did I see, they want to see the genuineness. Because even high chiefs have also praised me. This thing you did. Because of that, I will ask them, do you have it that's there?
As a matter of fact, it's one thing I saw and I was so moved.
So even the most of them praised me, told the stakeholder, even the council chairman. Yeah, he told me now, he said, that thing I did, that he would like us that I should submit the names of those set of headers so that him and me can go to their various houses, give them gifts, do so many things for them.
And I hope all public office holders will also emulate that idea.
What I just told them is that, you see, if you are in politics, not only you sit down, think about what you can do for people, even as a party. I have what I call Face of Help initiative. Face of Help initiative.
Wow.
It's like an NGO. Every month we give inside books and pen and ruler to public primary school. We choose the Face of Help initiative. I asked them, I learned this thing from Golda Meir, the first woman prime minister of Israel, about 6 years ago. I read it. Do you remember when the Jews came to where they presently are in 1948? And I said, we have impoverished children of the Jews, children. Some of them are not going to school. Wow. So she was now going to various places. Do you have kobo? Do you have penny? So you contribute. So she gathered it and started sending all those children to school. So when I see such a thing, I said, let me your own part. So I called some people, about 20 something. I said, let us come, even minimum. I don't want everyone 3,000 naira. Wow. So we contribute 3,000 naira every month. So we go to 1 or 2 schools. Next week we are going to about 3 schools because they will resume now. So that's you have to do so many things. And another one, you see, this about 4 or 5 months ago, I started another project where the best mathematics pupils in primary 6, 1, 2, 3. I give them money. Wow. It was organized.
So all this innovation. Sometimes when one is having so many things, that thing will be bothering. Don't you get bothered sometimes with all this innovation? You want to do this, you want to do this. Yeah. Another vision is coming, another innovation. Before the day runs up, they're coming up with something.
Because I do ask myself, do you know, Shebu, David was a man like that. He sings, he prays, he worshipped. He was in the bush. He was a fighter. He was the one that gave the children of Israel education. Wow. It was so many things. So I said, if God did not want me to do it, why should he give me? I remember our former House of Reps member, Honorable James Owolabi. He would say, hey, mommy, you don't sleep.
I also want to ask, how do you relax with all these vision and innovation?
He said you don't sleep. I said, because when I launched my real guess and score game, he was there. My real guess and score. That game, anything named in the world, either animate or inanimate, you can use that game.
That's another thing from
this game. I have it at the back of my. So what do? I said, when God has given you to me, he said, actually, soon. Don't sleep every day. I say I have more than 100. There was time I was building. I said, God, why should we go where we really did? I said, mosquito, malaria has been a problem to have. I said, pray to God, Father, give me something. Then I said, constructing. I said, how this construct something because I learned that outside, if we could develop something outside to kill mosquito. Say this is from outside mosquito to enter your house.
Yes.
So almost like they sell insecticide to us. The thing won't work. Mosquito. So if we are able to kill mosquito, even if it's 60%, it
will be reduction and there will be
the
more
budget rate of the government. They will have some other thing to spend it on. I was looking at it. I have the engine.
That's the science and technology.
On heads, how that fall?
How do you relax? Do you have any moment of relaxation?
And I'm doing my doctorate at LASU. I just finished a second semester exam last Sunday. Hey, you see, one thing I believe I do tell people, I'm having something here, which passion organized, at this thing now, is that if you want to be great, do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu sleeps? Even when he was yet to be a president, do you think they sleep? Do you think the late Chief Awolowo, do you think they sleep? They just feel time, their own time, feel time. Do you think Baba Adeboye sleep? You think they sleep? You want to be great. Your timing is different from the world timing. If you want to be great, I say, all these things that God is using me to do, not me. It's left to the hands of God. God bless me. These are the things that will make me multi-billionaire in dollars. For what God has given me.
Strongly agree, sir.
I'm telling you. And we are praying for it. So I just appealing to government, and everything. God will just help us. But in as much God gave me, I will try my best. I go to academics, everything. I sleep, I wake, I do so many things. At times 3 hours. I wonder when my wife will say, "Oh, this man, you can't sleep."
Sir, what legacy are you trying to leave behind?
Legacy of impact. Legacy of impact. Legacy of impact. You see, leave a great impact in the sense of time. And then don't say you are in a small position. You don't want to make an impact. No, it is from somewhere you start.
So that is telling anybody and everybody, irrespective of your capacity, just do something.
Do something, let people see you. People will see me and promise what you are. Do it.
Party man, what are you doing there? What's your business with that?
And I'm an evangelist. People will see me at Best Cinema. I will can't drink card. I said Jesus. I said Lord and Savior.
One thing that I appreciate about you is that you don't get distracted
at all.
Despite criticism and people's position, you continue to stand tall.
Yeah, really.
For this generation, we get distracted at all points. What will you say?
You must build your mind. You must have ambition. Ambition is not only position. The ambition of determination to make it, to make an impact in life. For you to be known, let you be known. You have to. A woman gave back to you, so you must be determined, and you must work hard, and you must pray hard.
You must be determined. You must work hard, and you must pray hard. Before we continue, sir, I want us to take the anthem. Without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. Yes, without doubt, Nigeria shall be great, and that was composed by the visionary, the convener, the evangelist, a politician, a poet, and let me just stop at that. We call him Peter the Uncommon. We're talking about Dikin Banjomole. Please, I want you to reel out the names of the personalities and guests we should expect at
Yes,
the launching.
we expect the guest speaker, as I said earlier, going to be the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadri Obafemi Hamzat. I once asked him one day, I once asked Baba Hamzat, you know, I'm a linguist. I was about, how come this Obafemi? He said, when Baba Awolowo was in prison, he said they went to Ikoyi prison to see Baba Awolowo. By the time they came back, Mama has given back to him.
Wow.
That's why he was named Obafemi.
Wow.
So I thought the person was great. And you know, he's an eloquent speaker. When he speaks, when he discusses, you love him. And you people will come, those that will come, just wait for him that he will speak. And he said the follower of Bola Ahmed and Asiwaju Tinubu, our president. So much believing.
All attendees should be rest assured that no dull moment.
No dull moment at all. No dull moment at all, you know me. And we're going to have another speaker, Professor James Adewumi Falode of LASU. And we're going to have Dr. Tuko, who is he has his PhD. He told me when we met him about 4 days ago. He said he has a PhD from University of Ibadan on political science. And he's director of NOA in Lagos State. So I'm going to have Honorable Alabinjo, who is a member of House of Reps. So they are going to be the speaker.
And several discussants.
Discussants will be Honorable Olaitan Akiwumi, going to have Dr. Engineer Dr. Adekunle Olayinka. We're going to have Engineer Dr. Atinuke Owolabi Adaje. We're going to have that. You're still going to have the IPAC chairman, Mrs. Sakiade, so who is in charge of all the political parties in Lagos State. And we're going to have Comrade Amosu, Ambassador Comrade Amosu, is the president of Southwest National Youth Service, National Council of Youth Council of Nigeria. And we're going to have Prince Usman Akombi Hamzat, our incumbent council chairman. And we're going to have Honorable Adedeji Temitope Adewale. So we're going to have, we are planning that in concerning the discussion, we'll break it into two, four. So people will ask questions. So they will discuss too. So they will have their own base.
With this guest discussants,
yes, with Jide Johnson too. He's a director in Nigeria Institute of Journalism Ogba. So Dr. Jide Johnson. So fantastic.
With the list that we have on paper, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think the time will be enough to accommodate everybody?
God will manage it for us.
All right, that is it. God will manage it for us. And the launching remain October 4th.
Oh, yeah.
That is the launching of, without doubt, Nigeria shall be great. And the venue is Unity Hall. That is the constituency office of Honorable Adewale Temitope Adedeji, member representing Ifakojaye constituency 01 at the Lagos State House of Assembly. And the convener remains our own Peter the Uncommon, making Banjo or Monday. And the time is 10 a.m. Your parting words, sir.
What to work? Those we've invited, please endeavor to come. In as much you know you are in Nigeria, come and listen. We have a lot of things to discuss that day. And it's an opportunity on October 1 that you come and listen. So join the movement. As you come, you'll be part of the movement. We're going to have a platform where every one of us will discuss. So before we have the next one, which will be launched in Abuja, and all the states in the federation. So you two will be part and parcel of the whole arrangement which we are packaging. Because we are expecting a minimum of 250,000 followers on our Instagram, Facebook, and all this kind of thing. So I'm going to have a project all over. And by next year, we expect to have a Honorable Abike Dabiri. So we will have met him. So these are some of the things that it's an arrangement. That's what we call it a launch. It's an arrangement we are planning to have. So that in each state, by next year, you have without that Nigeria there will be a seminar, there will be a workshop. And we are planning that by next year, we're going to have a uniform of Nigeria which will have inscription. Without that, Nigeria shall be great. So a lot of things we are planning to do. So you'll be part of the plan. It's not a 2 or 3 months something. By the time it comes, it's an enlarged thing.
Something that should involve a lot of people.
Going in diaspora too will just catch the fever.
So wherever you are, wherever you're watching or viewing from or listening from, you need to catch the fever. You need to be inspired, be part of this inspired movement to have a better Nigeria. We've heard here that you should also be thinking of what you can do for the nation, and you can get started this way. We want to appreciate everybody for being a part of the program, and it's a special edition just to focus on the launching of Without Doubt, Nigeria Shall Be Great. And whether we like it or not, we should play a role so as to be comfortable when the fruits of the nation is manifesting, and God will keep us all through. So our guest has been Dikin Banjo Omole, the party chairman of APC in the Ipakoja local government, a man of many parts. If we continue to list again, we don't even have the time anymore. And so we want to thank you for appearing on the show again. And October 1st, let's keep a date. Let's keep it in mind. Thank you so much for being part of the program. Special thanks to all the crews and cast that has been playing one role, producing and doing what they got to do to ensure that this program is a success. We'll see you some other time. Most importantly, we'll see you at the launching of an Inspired Movements Nigeria Shall Be Great. That is October 1st. Enjoy your weekend.
God bless you.
Without doubt, Nigeria shall be great.